Hey guys, how you doing? Now this is a beautiful plant found along the coastline. Obviously we're at a beautiful summer's day here. This is a plant that I really have loved, and I've been surrounded by it since we were grommets and stuff like that. So all along here, as you can see, all this stuff, got a bit of warrigal greens in here, but this is what I'm talking about. This is the Pigface. So all parts of this plant, the leaves, flowers and the fruit, can be eaten and used in numerous ways, both as a food source and medicinally. So what I'm going to do is run over a few of these things. So seeing we got the leaf in my hand, which I've been having a little munch on, we'll get started with that. Now the leaves are very mucilagenous. If you can see in here, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of, don't know if we can get a focus on that, but very mucilaginous leaves. Now what the leaves are great for is you can eat that raw, you can pickle or ferment with it, which I might do a little post in the future about that. They are very salty to taste, quite pleasant. They have a nice crunchy texture, and it's obviously very moist inside, very salty, and it has a bit of that dryness accompanying, which would probably go with the salt and that. Now in the case of wounds, we could use this as a remedy for stings. I will actually put a video alongside this, showing a video we actually done with my daughter Lila, who got stung by a marine stinger the other day. So I'll actually put that with this video, detailing what we've done with that. Also what this would be great for is, what else? We got sunburns and stuff like that. We got burns, that. So yeah, so we got burns, we've got marine stingers. Also, now these guys are also got a bit of antiseptic properties, so you could actually get a cup of water, put a little bit of water in there, and what you'd do, you'd break some of that. You can see here, if you watch that, see that juice? Perfect, look at that. So very juicy. So in burns you treat it like aloe vera, but you can put that juice into your water and gargle that, and then properties will help with any bacterial infections in your throat, in your mouth, etc. and that. Now I think that's around all for leaves, so what I'm going to move on to now is the fruits. So let's see, let's try and find a nice fruit. There is some fruit. One real nice one down here. The sand's a bit hot down here, so no, that's not even that good. I know one. Try not to stand him. Yeah, oh no, he's drooping. Oh yes, here. Yeah, I got one. Now I'll go back up into the shade. That sun is hot. Now, this is the fruit of the Pigface. We can see we want it that nice coming in that purpley beautiful pink colour. What we're going to do is we're just going to see the juice coming up there. There we go. And that is the fruit. You see the seeds in there. Yeah. Right. Beautiful, sweet, kind of strawberry tasting, a little bit salty and very moist. This has got to be one of the tastiest fruits that I know of along the coastline, indefinitely. You know, you've got midgem and a few things that are really tasty, but that, it's just got so much bulk. And the thing with these guys, if you eat a lot of them, it can actually cause you a bit of diarrhea, but also with that salt and the electrolytes present with it, it can also be a remedy. We know with diarrhea, electrolytes help out with that, so it can be both the cause and the remedy to it, depending on the amount you use of it. So what else we got? Now the flowers, we'll just get you a little close up on the flower if we can find a nice.
I know what one is. Here.
one. Yeah, if you can just get a close up on that flower. Now the flowers I have not actually tasted as yet, but they are also edible. And just to note, there is a species that is grown, it's from South Africa. It'll have a yellow flower on it. So if you see the Pigface looking like that, but with a yellow flower, that is not the Pigface here that I'm talking about. Now, as I said, all parts edible. Obviously, you've just seen that it is both a food and a medicine. In the future, I might try and work a few things with these plants just to give you examples and that. But this is one of the most beautiful plants I know of, and I adore it. I love it. I really want to see it looked after. So if you do happen to get a positive ID, as always, if you're not sure, don't even touch it. Just watch it, just observe. Try and find someone who does know if you're really passionate about it, and then learn. Now, if you do happen to do anything, please make sure you're not ravaging the coastline and the beach. These plants are a habitat for little animals. The fruits are obviously used for animals, and they are homes for the animals, and they're a dune care system, so they'll give stabilisation to the dunes. So they're here for more than just us, but they are a beautiful plant, and I really adore them. I think our whole family adores these guys a lot, so we want to see them taken care of. But I think that is pretty much all. So what I'm going to do is I will do a bit of an edit, and I'll put this over, and I'll actually put on that clip of Lila when she was getting stung. Anyway, thank you for listening in, and I hope that was alright. Ciao. I think that's all. Hey, so I'm going to continue on from here with this next little segment, which in the previous little section I mentioned that Lila did get stung, and I'm now going to present that video and show you. Now, I was trying to do it as like a selfie like this, trying to look after the kids, trying to squeeze some Pigface, and obviously show you guys how to put it on there or whatever. So it was a bit difficult trying to do it, but I thought it was a really good, it was in the moment, it was in the spot, so I was lucky I had my camera, my phone and stuff with me to take that. So what I'm going to do now is show you that, and hopefully you guys can grasp that and see that well and properly, and yeah, I hope it's alright and you can understand what's going on. Alright, here we go. Hey guys, how you doing? Now, this is a bit, it's a good example anyway, just to show you now. Lila's been stung just here.
Oh, are you stinging it?
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to see. Just around here, she's been stung by a blue bottle or something. Now, this is a really great example of utilising some of the surroundings and that to help us out. So, Ori's gotten a bit here. Now, what we've done is we've got some of this Pigface leaves, and I've just broken this up, like so. Ori's gone and gathered some. See that juice that's come out of there, if you can see it? And we've just placed it all over her wound there. And we'd done that about a minute and a half ago, and she was very upset at the time. And obviously now, she's not so upset. How's it feeling, Lila? Is it feeling okay? Bit settled? A little bit.
But you didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll watch Ori, because Ori's going to get us some more.
Not a sandy one.
There we go. Now, go like this. I'm just trying to make it so we can see here. Where's the darn screen? Good old selfie stuff. There we go. So that's the leaves. I'm just going to try and do this by single hand.
That must be.
How's that? Can you see that there, Lila? It's in the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep that on there. Yeah, it's probably me touching it more than anything.
You are touching it? I see you. Do that again. Do that to Ori on the Ori. Watch this.
You keep it there. So anyway, what I wanted to just do there is giving you an example of what's around the beach here. Because we just went for a swim. Nor'east is blowing. There's a lot of jellyfish and things around at the moment, but it's a really great example of something actually happening. And that, you know, she's a bit, you can hear it a bit now, but she was crying just before we put this on. So it just goes to show how much it's settled her. It's mucilagenous, gelatinous, so it's going to soothe that. It's got a few antiseptic properties, so consider that, and it makes sense why this would work to soothe on the exterior of the skin and such. Anyway, that's just some for your pigface species. So if I do a video of this and post it, I'll put it in the link below the video, and that just so you can get the Latin and stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway, ciao. Thanks.
Oh, Dad, I've got one here too.
Oh yeah, you have too. Yeah. So everyone's been stung, except Daddy and the little bub. All right. Ciao for now. Bye. I'm going to do a little quick update. Now we're in the car after we've just left the beach. I'll post up the video if I haven't already about these guys getting a little sting and what we use, which was the Pigface to help out with that sting. Now Ori's arm had a welt on it. You can just see a bit of the red sort of stuff just here, but that welt that was there is completely gone now. That's about for between 5 and 10 minutes absolute maximum since that's happened. All we've done is hopped in the car and we've got the aircon on because it's real hot, and I just thought I'd do this little video as an update. So it just goes to show. We'll check out what Lila's is like. Lila's is still a bit hard to see because of that shade. Yeah, you can still see Lila's is welded up because hers was a lot bigger, but the redness has gone out of hers, so that obviously a welt will go away in a while. But yeah, Ori's is definitely really cleaned up, and he put quite a bit of juice on his, so yeah. Anyway, that's just an update to give you an example of what happens afterwards. Ori wants to know.
Also, the thing that you do is you choose out like a medium one, and it has lots of juice in it. It's the most juice one, the medium
large,
one.
medium, large, more mature leaves, yeah.
Mine was the most juice out of my sisters and mine. Mine was the most juice, basically.
Okay, beautiful. All right, well that's it. Just a little, just to give you a show.
And you also you rip it up, and then you roll it in your hands, and then it should be ready if you don't have any sandy hands.
Yep, cool. All right, well that's it. Okay, shuckers. Ciao for now.